Well, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be ranking all the standard 5 stars from the weakest to the strongest, and then later in the future, like a few months in the future, like let's say 5 months, we'll come back to the video and see how the 5 stars age. I think more than 5 months has passed. Well, it kind of been a while since I actually made a video like this, so hi, and today we'll be ranking all the standard 5 stars from worst to best again. So around 8 months or so, I made a video ranking all the standard 5 star characters from weakest to strongest. Because for one, due to the amount of power creep and character rising, new content getting added for a certain character, new character getting added for a certain character. So I'm just gonna remake my list from last time and update it basically. And basically, I'm just gonna give you the ranking from worst and then move on to the best in my own opinion. And obviously, some of these opinions can be very subjective and opinionated to a point that some people might disagree with my ranking. And if you disagree with any of my ranking, let me know how you would rank them down in the comment section, because I do read and reply to all my comments. And while you're here, why not subscribe to my channel, because we're on the road to 800 subscribers, and if we can hit that, yay. And join my Discord server, because I want to get more and more active by the day. And yeah, with all that said, we can get started ranking right now.
No matter the opponent, a clash of swords is all I need to get ahead.
Before I continue, I should say that every character is usable to some extent, because if you build them properly, give them a good team around them, give a good light code, they can beat all the content in the game. And even if that's true, there's still characters leagues and leagues ahead of them. And due to the power creep that happening rampant now, characters that used to be really popular and high in the meta kind of fizzle out and kind of fell off. And Yanqing is one of those victims to power creep. Like if you use him, he's so very strong, and with Aventurine coming soon, he's definitely gonna go up a bit. And if you like him, he can definitely work, but compared to the other characters, even considering Aventurine coming out too, he definitely can work, but the other characters are just a little better than him. And I can definitely see some argument putting him a bit higher than the next character, but otherwise I think I'll keep him here. Poor Yanqing, he getting fucked in the story and he getting fucked in game, but I'll be honest, I think he kinda likes that. Alright, let's move on to the next character, shall we? Alright, this one I kind of expected, because a while ago when I made the first ranking, I said Bailu was kind of high on the list because for one, she really benefits from circumstance, and it was only like Luocha and Natasha and like a really well built Gepard to like compare she with. But now that there's so much more healers and sustainers that can do a job but better and offer more, like there's Fushan now, there's Ho-Ho, two extremely broken units that can really keep your team alive by themselves, while also doing more other than keeping you alive. With Fushan making you nearly unkillable, also increasing your crit rate, and Ho-Ho who has absurd amount of healing on a skill that cleanses everything, while also increasing attack and energy recharge on the ultimate. Like they offer so much. And Bailu, she heals, and from what I heard from other people, she heals enough to keep you alive from what I've been told. And since she can increase the character max HP, she had a lot of synergy with Fushan and Golden Gears or Swarm Disaster. By increasing your character's max HP a little, it makes Fushan tanking ability even more effective. And I would say Bailu pretty decent, but when you compare decent to broken compared to Ho-Ho and upcoming more abundant healer that are gonna be even more broken, so Bailu gonna have a tough time, especially if you don't have a cleanse, so it's gonna be more like painful sometimes. And though the revive, it can be solid to the early and mid game especially, and can help you out in some situations. In the harder part of the game, Bailu just okay. Like if you like her, she can work, as I said before, with like Yanqing. Like she good, but there are better options. So that's pretty much the gist, and yeah, that's about it for Bailu.
You'll never take me alive! I'm a captain of the Silver Main Guards. To serve the Supreme Guardian is my responsibility.
Alright, for the next character is very interesting, because next is Gepard. And though with the addition of Aventurine, the value of Gepard kind of lesser, and to build Gepard's whole thing can be really challenging with artifact RNG. Even though Aventurine will be better, if you can build up Gepard properly, you can still get the job done. And the shield is just so that well, it's just the same problem with Bailu, there's just more options. And those other options offers more with less effort. Like Fushan make you near unkillable, boost your crit rate, has a universal cleanse. Aventurine had Gepard level of shield strength, but on a skill that you can basically basically spam, can offer a nice chunk of his personal damage, boost your crit damage, give you 50% effect res, and then when you look at the other stuff Gepard offers other than a shield, for one he increases his own aggro, which is nice, and paired out with Landau's ult, Gepard can actually get hit all the time to get a lot of energy, which is nice. But then you look at Gepard's pointless traits he has, he converts a portion amount of defense to attack, which is basically pointless. He can apply freeze on a skill, but the freeze break effect is kind of a joke. And then lastly, Gepard has a built-in revive, and when you trigger the revive, he gets 100% energy recharge back, so you get the ult back immediately. But the problem with that is, if you let your Gepard die, that is a skill issue, because most of the time Gepard usually the last person alive if you're in that situation. Like Gepard's only purpose is just be like a shield bot, which he still does really good, and once you build him up properly, he can get the job done for sure. But you really have to love Gepard to get him running like that. And yeah, that's about it for Gepard.
Hello, I'm Clara. Wanna be in my family?
This one is interesting because one, I remember Clara being very low on my list last time, but I definitely think Clara got extremely better over time with the addition of links, and also the fact that Clara also acted like a tank that can also be like a sub DPS as well. Like the amount of damage Clara can actually do, especially when she has the ultimate up, is really solid for like a sub DPS role slash tank role. Like Clara's one of those units like you will not get the fastest clear time with Clara, but you can still get 3-star with Clara and also have a very comfy team as well. Like, there's not much to say because for one, Clara is a very solid unit, and like her value is still pretty solid because for one, she's not main DPS or like a main tank, she's like a hybrid sub DPS slash tank. Like maybe you can make an argument putting Gepard over Clara, but for me I think Clara edges out Gepard for her personal damage and also being a tank. And yeah, that's about it.
Keen intuition that peering into a black hole is not a wise move.
Alright, now we have Welt, and he was like second on the last list. The reason he's third now, because of power creep basically, and because there's just more and more imaginary character getting added to the game. And if you build him for full damage, it's not really as impressive as it once was, but that was when you try to use Welt like as a main DPS. But as a sub DPS with someone like Ratio and now Acheron, he's still very strong. Like he kind of fell off a bit, but at the same time, he's still the same. And like sub DPS are a little more better because you can slot them in more teams and like in a main DPS role, we can probably just get replaced. I do nothing more to say because he's just fine. So we can just move on now.
There are endless possibilities and unknowns among the stars.
Well damn, talk about a glow up, because I remember putting Himeko dead last, but legit, she had like a massive power spike, not even for like buffs and stuff. Like ever since Pure Fiction came out, Himeko, like all the stuff that made Himeko kind of bad and not really usable, legit put she as one of the better DPS to use in Pure Fiction. For breaking shield to trigger Himeko fall attack is so easy in Pure Fiction, the Lycone actually really good in Pure Fiction as well. And don't even get me started with Herta Himeko, cycling through over and over with Himeko fall attack and Herta fall attack, it's lots of fun. Honestly, I think people are so excited with it because so many people love Himeko and use she regardless, so having an actual excuse to use she when she actually really good is very nice. And you see how hot she is, now we just have to hope she doesn't die. And that was the second place one. Let's move on to number one spot, which I think you all know who it is.
I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death.
Well, for the number one option is Bronya for obvious reasons, because even though technically Sparkle is better, she's still so universal. And she is still so wanted by so much teams. Jinglu wants her, Blade wants her, Argenti wants her, Sela wants her for obvious reason. Like Bronya still holds up well even with all these broken harmonies like Ruan Mei, Sparkle being out, and very soon baby girl Robin coming. Bronya is still a very solid character because it is logical, because since harmony is so broken, why just have 2 when you can have 3 or hell even 5 harmonies on your account? Like harmony is just fundamentally just broken for like a turn-based game. And plus, she got a gun, so that makes you hot by default.
You see it? Yeah! Ah, you gotta wipe your hands when you shoot something like this. 50 cal pistol. Yeah. Well, Mark Chopper and all them boys were shooting with one hand. You gotta shoot something like this. Oh, I want another shot, man. I'm here to go beyond my limit, not to compromise.
And yeah, that was me ranking all the standard 5 stars from worst to best. And my old list did change a lot other than Bronya staying the same. Like Welt, Yanqing, Gepard, Bailu went down a few tiers. Compared to my old list, and Himeko and Clara actually went up a bit. And Bronya stayed the same because she's Bronya and Stockings are like my weakness. But again, this is what I think. Obviously, some people have different lists and I would love to hear how you guys will rank it down in the comment section because I do love seeing that stuff. And yeah, that's about it because with all that said, I think that's everything I want to talk about for today's video. So thanks for watching. I do appreciate you for sure. And let me know what I should next and let me know what you guys think about this today because I read and respond to all my comments. And follow me on all my social media in either description or the pinned comment. And join my Discord server and be a part of my community because it'll just make me a happy boy for sure. And with all that said, take care, love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye. Bye.